a patient or a person getting an intravenous injection. So it is comparable or equal efficacy when it comes over the other brands which are either tablets or capsules. This is the difference. And there is a lot of science also. Thiocell has underwent a very vigorous safety and efficacy clinical trials here in Philippines in leading institutions like St. Luke's Global as well as in RITM and Asian Hospital. So in fact, it was introduced almost close to around 7+ years through the dermatologists, and afterwards we moved the brand Thiocell to the OTC media. And it's now our pleasure to have Sunshine Cruz being our endorser for Thiocell. And I believe she has tried Thiocell on her own, and that is where the confidence is all coming out. Thank you very much for joining us today. Looking forward for your valuable support in the future events too. Salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Ramesh. To give a better idea on how Thiocell has changed the supplements industry, here's a brief introduction of the brand.
The evolution of glutathione supplements available in the market has changed through time, each promising skin whitening as well as a number of other benefits. With several different delivery systems, forms, and formula, which is the most effective? After many years of extensive research, a premium whitening product that guarantees maximum results. Plus, it's safe. Thiocell. Thiocell is the new breakthrough brand by Baby Farm. Thiocell works from within to the skin. For fair skin patients, Thiocell has the ability to inhibit the formation of new melanin cells that will then result to a fresher and younger-looking complexion. It reduces the signs of skin aging and specific skin blemishes. For dark skin patients, Thiocell works on preformed melanin cells and simultaneously blocks the formation of new melanin cells. What makes Thiocell deliver to its promise? It is because of three things: the science, the formula, and the lozenge. The science. Thiocell of one of the most established medical researchers in the United States, Dr. Theodore Hirsch. His research has been clinically proven and are widely accepted as an innovative formation that serves as a master antioxidant based on the therapeutic benefits it offers in preventing and managing various medical conditions related to free radicals.
My name is Dr. Theodore Hirsch, and I'm a professor of medicine emeritus at Emory University School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. And today I welcome the opportunity of introducing you to our unique patented antioxidant formula, which we have called Thiocell. In the Philippines, Thiocell is distributed exclusively by a very prestigious firm, Baby Farm. Thiocell is based on the synergy of glutathione and selenothionein for the very well-known physiologic effect of neutralizing toxic free radicals which are known to cause oxidative damage to the organs. This combination is strengthened by the addition of vitamins C, D, and E, which function again in synergy as the body's own antioxidant defense cycle. The composition of Thiocell is also the body's anti-aging factor.
It is the most effective whitening formulation in the industry. Number 2, the GCS synergy. Scientific studies show that the combination of glutathione, vitamin C, and selenium is the best formula that increases levels of glutathione in the body that effectively results to whitening, anti-aging, and a healthy immune system. The GCS formula combined with grapeseed extract and vitamin E, also helps manufacture more glutathione in the body. Number 3. The lozenge. It is the only glutathione brand in the Philippines created in lozenge form. Preliminary evidences show that better absorption of glutathione occurs in the mouth when the lozenge is placed between the teeth and the inner cheek. It causes a faster onset of action and results in ideal glutathione effect. The unique lozenge form, along with the GCS synergy in the American science, this is the new glutathione. This is the new white. This is Thiocell. The science of premium whitening.
To give a short intro on the #AgelessGlow campaign, I'd like to call on Rom Maglala, our Business Development Manager for Thiocell.
Good afternoon. Okay. First of all, thank you everyone for patiently waiting. I know some of you have other events to go to, but thank you for coming. I know it's also very hot outside, and sorry, I have to move. So actually, the sun is one of the most, shall we say, common. I'm sorry. With this, sorry. Okay, being a tropical country, we suffer from sun exposure a lot. Some of the most common skincare problems of Filipinos stem from overexposure to the sun. Them being skin darkening and photo-aging. That's why if you look at most beauty and wellness shops, they sell a lot of anti-aging and whitening products to combat the bad effects of the sun. Okay? But most of these products, they are either superficial or very minimal effect on your skin. It doesn't last that long. Main issue is the issue of absorption. Okay? But Thiocell has long overcome these obstacles because it is unique in its form as a lozenge. It gets absorbed faster, so the effects are almost the same as when you take IV glutathione. So it's a lot faster, you get whiter, you get smoother, and you get younger looking skin. Okay? When we thought of launching the #AgelessGlow campaign, we only thought of Miss Sunshine Cruz. Because as we well know, para siyang vampire, para siyang vampira. Look at her, diba? Parang, I met her 10 years ago, and I would say na parang mas bumata pa siya ngayon than 10 years ago. Okay? You know I love you. Okay? So, without further ado, I'd like to show you a short clip which basically explains our campaign.
Achieve ageless glow with Thiocell. After all, age is just a number, but your glow is forever.
At this point in time, I'd like to call on Miss Sunshine to share a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to greet Sir Bernard a happy birthday. Birthday, Sir Bernard. And of course, it's nice to be with Sir Ramesh again in Rome. I'd like to thank, of course, Brady Pharma family for the trust. And I'm really grateful. Rome, thank you. Maraming salamat. And maraming salamat sa inyo sa oras to be with us today. Good afternoon, everyone.
So at this point, we request Sir Bernard and Sunshine.
If you have any questions for Sunshine and Dan, we'll be happy to answer. Any questions for Shine?
Hello. Is the speaker here? Okay. Hi, good afternoon. I'm John Buena. I'm a blogger from Kumakaw.com. First of all, congratulations, Miss Sunshine. I'm sure you were thrilled when you actually were told that you're going to be the face of Thiocell. How has the brand changed your lifestyle per se? And have you been taking Thiocell for a while? And what does the lozenge actually? How does it affect you on your health per se?
I've been taking Thiocell lozenge for about 3 months. 3 months now. And alam naman natin na pag artista, exposed sa sun, exposed sa sunshine, ayan, exposed sa sun and light, no? Pag nagtitipig tayo, even indoors. Hello. Ayan, so I think better. Okay. So, baka kasi may magtatanong sa inyo, bakit kailangan ko pa ng pampaputi? Maputi na ako.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi yan ang iniisip ng mga tao na, gluta, nagpapaputi lang. Yes, of course. Isa yan sa best na whitening supplements, ang glutathione. But for me, of course, bilang artista, kailangan may glow ang skin. And it also serves as an anti-aging product. So, it really helps me kasi, syempre, pag artista tayo, exposed sa sun, nagiging dull ang skin, nag-age ang skin, but with Thiocell, I observe na since, ever since na nagtitake ako ng Thiocell, it really improved my skin, mas nag-glow, and I think nakita nyo yun nung nag-ramp ako for bench. I have been taking Thiocell and I think nandun yung glow talaga. So I'm really grateful to Thiocell for the trust, and nakakatuwa na to endorse something, a product that you really believe in. So I really believe in Thiocell. It's really effective.
I don't know who could answer this, but can you tell us what's the if you compare whatever's in a lozenge and for something to be taken orally instead of intravenous or on a capsule form, what's the difference?
Can I answer it?
Yes, of course, sir.
Basically, any tablet or capsule, whatever we ingest,
Mhm.
it has to pass on 3 barriers in the stomach, the mucosal wall, and the intestines as such. So by the time it passes all these 3, very less quantity of gluta is being absorbed. With the invention of our technology of the delivery system in the form of a lozenge, all the gluta, whatever we have in Thiocell, is absorbed in your oral cavity because our oral cavity has high levels and large amounts of blood vessels. So it goes straight into the blood without going inside the digestive system. So that is where the difference between Thiocell and any other gluta available in the world. And that's the reason why the absorption is also so good, comparable with IV gluta with Thiocell. That is the major difference.
Do we have data on the particular time that you would notice the actual effects of
As far as
Thiocell?
it has been seen through a maximeter reading. Maximeter is a device which will measure the number of cells of melanoma in your body at that particular spot. So we will take the measurements on an open skin and even on a covered skin. So the moment you start taking this from 0 to 14 days, there was a significant reduction of melanin levels in the body. So for a naked eye, at least minimum of 2 months, we need to use it to see the naked eye. But whereas technically, for a dermatologist point of view, you can see the reduction in melanin as early as 2 weeks, which has been demonstrated in our clinical trials.
Sir, my understanding of glutathione is that the side effects is actually just the whitening part. Is that correct?
Actually, that was a wrong illusion of many of the people.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, in the science, it has been proved it not only reduces the melanin levels in the body, because the moment you reduce the melanin levels, automatically the skin becomes lighter.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not a side effect as most of the people who had been there in the industry, they were not talking science. They were not having proper authentic claims to make because they did not do any of the clinical studies. Whereas Thiocell is the only brand in the world which has been tested clinically to show the outcomes, and it has been published already in a major international journal worldwide. So that shows how effective and safe Thiocell is all about.
Okay. How big is like the consumption of Thiocell in the Philippines? Are there, do we have like how many customers that have tried it, or?
We have almost hundreds and thousands of customers who had been strongly associated with the brand Thiocell since the day of its inception. But if you ask me the number, it's company's secret, which we cannot reveal the volumes.
All right. And currently it's available in leading.
It's available on stores in Watson's, Mercury, and even in Rose Pharmacy, and even in online platforms.
And this is over the counter.
Yes, and in fact, I am pleased to let you all know that Thiocell had been adjudged as the best performing launch of the year by Watson's. Way back the day we launched, it was the highest, biggest brand in terms of the volumes for us. And probably the team Watson's can vouch for it.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I read in your PR release, you can take as much as 4 lozenge a day, and I take more than that, and I don't overdose.
1 second. Actually, if you look at any vitamins or minerals, there would be what we call as daily minimum dosage. Whereas for gluta, it has not been, because it is not a vitamin or a mineral, it is just a food supplement. So there are instances where it all depends upon the scale of the skin type, what we have, whether we are skin type 4, skin type 5 or skin type 6. The more the higher is more the darker is the skin. Depends on how fast you want to achieve your lighter skin. You can go up to 4. But what we recommend is 1 lozenge a day, early in the morning, empty stomach is the best time to take. But you can take it even 4 times. There is no issue. But don't take 4 at once. That is the thing what we suggest and recommend.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Shine, prior to meeting people at Thiocell, I'm sure nagtitake ka din naman ng ibang brand before, siguro, I don't know. But ang question ko talaga is, how do you keep that youthful look of yours through the years besides itong mga bagay na besides science, besides glutathione, ano pa yung sikreto pwede mong i-share sa amin? Bakit ka ganyan? Bakit ka vampira?
Hindi naman masyado. No, but kidding aside, I love to sleep. Introvert kasi ako, so I'd rather stay at home with my kids, sleep, and I stay away from negativity and dramas. Ayoko ng drama. So, positive lang. Positive ang outlook sa life. Always be grateful for what you have. And kung ano yung wala, you always just focus on what you have. And of course, aside from Thiocell, I work out. I work out 3 to 4 times a week. I used to box. Nagbaboxing ako. Pero ngayon, iba naman. So, soon, in a few months, you'll see a version 2.0 na sunshine naman. So, I'm working on myself. Yun lang, so self-love. Kailangan lang mahalin ang sarili. Yun ang sinasabi ko even before. If you expect a person or people to love you, you have to love yourself first. Diba? So, yun ang ginagawa ko ngayon to stay healthy, fit, not just for myself, but for my family. Ayun. Nasabi ko na yung secret ko.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, I would just like to ask Sunshine, aside from using Thiocell, do you have like any intensive skincare routine, you know, like the Korean intensive skincare routine, or do you just keep it simple, just, you know, facial wash and something like that?
Open naman ako, no, na Cathy Valencia. I'm also an endorser of Cathy Valencia. So once in a while, I do facials. Actually, before Ultera, may ganun ako, may mga ganun akong ginagawa once a year. Facials only. Pero very, very simple ang skincare ko. I remove my makeup. I don't sleep with makeup on. And just a moisturizer. Eye cream. Of course, when you turn 40, actually 30 pa lang ako, nag-eye cream na ako. Kasi doon mo makikita talaga pag nag-age sa eyes. And what else? Drink lots of water. Water talaga. Lagi akong meron dalang water. And sleep. Sleep talaga kasi kahit anong skincare ang gawin natin, if you lack sleep, then makikita talaga sa skin natin.
Okay, another question. Seeing you and your beautiful daughters, parang po kayong magkakapatid. So, before, were you involved in their skincare routine? Like, nagbibigay ka po ba ng advice on how to take care of their skin before silang tumanda? Or they did just figure it out all on their own?
Ginaya nila ako. Yeah, so nakikita nila kasi kahit nung bata pa sila, how I take care of my skin and they would imitate me. So, pag meron silang mga blemishes, of course, I tell them to do something about it. Yun lang. Kasi syempre, puro kami kikay, puro babae talaga. And I think it's an advantage na ang mommy nila medyo kikay din. So, of course, as a mom, ayaw mo makita na ang mga anak mo medyo napapabayaan din ang skin. So, I tell them what to do. I take care of them.
Last question, if titignan po namin yung Kikay Kit ni Miss Sunshine ngayon, ano yung makikita namin? May lipstick ba dyan? May blush on? Ready to use na sunscreens?
Meron akong Rona yung bag ko nandun sa kanya. Makikita ninyo, I have a makeup pouch. Of course, I have nandiyan din ang aking Thiocell kasi on the go talaga. Ang Thiocell, what's nice about it is anywhere, anytime, you can take it kasi nga it's in lozenge form. So, nasa bag ko rin yun. And I have my cologne and I have wet wipes. So, very simple. I think lahat ng babae, kung ano yung nasa bag ko, meron din iba.
Okay, so if it's okay to ask, nisisunod niyo po ba yung recommended time of intake ng Thiocell or do you follow your own schedule?
I take it every morning. Yeah, in the
Like
morning.
as advised po?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss
Thank you.
Sunshine.
I think we have no more questions. So, Ms. Sunshine, thank you for sharing some of your secrets. And for our closing remarks, may we invite Sir Bernard to say a few things.
Thank you everyone for coming. I just hope that you could go back and spread the word. For glutathione in the market, this is the only oral that works. All the rest, if they ingest it, only traces amount of gluta will be left. Only Thiocell gives you the maximum amount of glutathione that goes into your bloodstream. And it is not just a claim that we're saying. We have 2 scientific studies to prove it, and none of the other brands dared even to commission a study. Study is expensive, but it has proven that Thiocell really works. The first one was presented in the International Journal of Dermatology. It's a very reputable publication for dermatologists. And the next study was presented in the American Academy of Dermatology. So this is not just a claim that we're saying. So it really works. When we went to America to talk to the doctor, he said, you know, you Filipinos just like the whitening. But the most important advantage or the thing that glutathione can do is anti-aging. That's why now we're into the second phase of our promotion, not just whitening, but anti-aging. So it really works. So I hope all of you can go back and spread the word. It's really good. Thank you very much, and thank you for sharing your time.
Thank you, Sir Bernard. I'd like to issue a special challenge to the media today. All of you will get a sample of Thiocell for your personal use. If you could do a before and after photo challenge, we'll select some for special prizes. Okay? Yes. Actually, as early as 2 weeks, may nakikita na kayo eh. We'll see effects as early as 2 weeks, pero I'll extend the challenge for about a month, and then afterwards, we'll get back to you on who. Okay? So we'll be waiting for your post, ha? Confident kami na a lot of you will be posting.